VA. So to introduce our speakers, I would like to call on my husband, the founder of VirtualBell, Mr. James Magwad. Hi, sir.
Ikaw, may inom pa ako eh. May inom pa ako saglit. Walang blocking. Walang blocking. Wait lang. Um, happy weekend again, everybody. It's the time of the week again where we will try to inspire and share more knowledge, no, for freelancing. Not only for the people who will be able to attend the session, but also for the people who will be able to watch the recordings kasi the sessions are live naman. I know we've not been doing very good in uploading some of the episodes that we have for our webinars, no, pero we will do our best. We have a new team member on the team, specifically doing social media efforts. So hopefully we get to be up to more speed when it comes to loading those up. Uh, right now, we are currently on a series of topics for VA niches. We started last week. We have a two-part project management webinar discussion. And for today, we will be discussing ano lang, this is the normal general admin VA. So if kayo or if anyone on this call has totally no experience what virtual assistant is or ano yung normal na ginagawa ng mga virtual assistant, this is a very good place to start because a lot of VA applicants now start from the general admin VA. We will soon have an opening for a general admin VA as well. I'm happy to let you guys know. So um, this is a good opportunity again to spread awareness for everybody. So, ano nga ba yung general admin VA? What do they normally do? What are the normal tasks, schedules, and uh what tools do they use on a day-to-day basis? So let's read through this muna very quickly. This is a straight definition of general admin VA now. So general virtual assistants, from the term general, can help support multiple aspects of your businesses. This can range from day-to-day tasks to other administrative tasks that require more care. So they can act as your personal assistant as well to help you with all of your errands, personal tasks such as again managing schedules, planning trips, and booking flights. So common niches, ano yung mga common type of businesses na nagre-require ng freelancing, no? So they would be small businesses, law firms, plumbers, real estate, cleaners, dentists, and again other small businesses types. And not only small businesses, no, pwede ring small to medium actually. I know some digital marketing agencies that require general admin VAs then, no, to get in touch with or to help out with their day-to-day task. So let's look at the task ng common task ng mga VA. So again, depending on what niche your client is, the task will also vary, no? Kasi kung dentist ka, a lot of your task would be katulad nito, receptionist duties, no? Gathering leads, di ba? Maybe reaching out to customers, booking appointments. So depende siya sa niche. So we'll go through all of them. Okay. So we'll go through all of them so that you have an idea ano yung mga common tasks ng mga VAs depending on the niche that they're on, right? So general admin task, ito yung isa sa mga common tasks, no? So general common admin task is of course data entry, database entry, keeping track of project management between you and the other team members, proofreading and editing, arranging and organizing files sa Google Drive, Dropbox, and transcribing podcasts. So let's go through that one by one. So data entry, again, this works for niches such as niches that requires booking appointments, right? So data entry, ang sarap pakinggan ng data entry, no? Parang isipin mo maglalagay ka lang talaga ng maglalagay ka lang talaga ng information, but in reality, data entry requires efficiency, speed, and most of all accuracy. Uh, a lot of the a lot of the a lot of VA applicants ang akala nila basta marunong sila gumamit ng Word, MS Word, Google Docs, spreadsheet, pwede na silang mag-data entry. But unfortunately, that's not the case. So data entry requires you to be super accurate and dapat medyo mabilis ka rin mag-type. No? And the reason behind it is because a lot of the VA task is being paid per hour. So of course, kung mabagal ka mag-type, syempre medyo dehado ka na doon. And a lot of the not really a lot, but some of the applicants for VA actually requires you to have a typing speed test. So let me show you an example of a website na pwede kayo mag-typing test, no? So ito yung isang example ng website. If you wanna try out, if you're just, ayan na to. If you're just curious what is your like typing speed, you can go to this website, try out your speed test. I think makita ko rin yung akin dito previously. Ay hindi, hindi natin makikita. Pero ako I'm somewhere around para mga 47 words. Parang ganun. 47 words yata ako. So hindi ako super bilis, but I make sure that I'm accurate naman whenever I'm typing. So that's data entry. So what kind of data will you enter, right? So the type of data that you will enter is mostly customer information. Customer information such as the name, address, email address. On some cases, kung nag-accept ng payment yung clients mo, you may be even getting credit card numbers, right? Credit card numbers and other more important information. Especially, yun nga, kung nagte-take ng payment yung clients mo. And if you can share maybe an experience in the past, I'm talking about a tip during the interview, no? If you can share an experience in the past where you handled sensitive information, that could be a plus for you. If you mention something like that during the interview, diba? If meron kang experience, kahit hindi sa VA, if meron ka ng previous work before where you are given a task na kailangan mong pag-type ng super accurate, siguro kung student ka, you can share na gumawa ka ng thesis, diba? Na kailangan super accurate, kailangan super detailed. So that's already data entry, right? That's already experience for you right there. Arranging or organizing files. So ito medyo guilty ako dito. I'm not very good with organizing. I'm not very good with organizing my files, no. Pero a very good example with that is if we go to my Google Drive. So as you can see here, ito yung Google Drive ko. I have different folders for anything. So I have a folder for my application, I have a folder for archive. Ito yung mga files na hindi ko na ginagamit. And then really I just sort it out. I sort it out or ginagawa ko siya per client talaga. So this is an example of shared drive for one of my clients. Actually, yan, ito yung ano ko. Ito makikita niyo yung drive ko, yan. So, di ba? Super organized siya. Well, hindi naman super. Pero this will be one of your tasks if you're gonna be parang a VA for a business person. Because remember, kapag ka nag-apply ka ng VA, the expectation for you is, remember, yung boss mo will most likely be a busy person. Wala na siyang time para gumawa ng email, wala na siyang time para mag-reply sa mga clients niya, wala na siyang time para i-organize yung buhay niya. And your role as a VA will be just that. Kailangan mong i-organize yung buhay ng client mo. You have to make sure na kung anong hindi niya kayang gawin or kung ano yung excess ng mga bagay na hindi niya nagagawa, you'll be there to help them. And one of those things is, again, organizing their Google Drive, organizing their shared files, organizing everything that you can see or you can help them with. Ako, I do that all the time for my clients. Ako na mismo yung proactive nagsasabi na parang, alam mo, medyo makalat yung Google Drive mo. Sinasabi ko sa client ko, medyo magulo siya. Gusto mo ba i-organize ko to? Minsan, and that's me being proactive as a VA, no? And again, during the interview, if you can share a relevant experience in the past where you organize something, it could be someone else's drive, it could be yours personally. If you can show them na you were organized before, that is a very good plus. And it's already an advantage kapag ka nag-apply ka as a virtual assistant, no? So that's another plus for you. Next is transcribing podcasts, or maybe just transcribing in general, no? So again, we go back to typing and accuracy. I'm not sure if a lot of businesses really require you to transcribe stuff. Transcribing is turning audio into written written media. So you will type it, right? Ganun siya. So I know there are softwares right now that can do that. So I don't think maraming pa nagta-transcribe right now. But there are websites like rev.com. You can go to rev.com. I know nag-hire sila ng mga virtual assistants specifically just for transcribing. And I know the rates can range up to 8, maybe $10 an hour. But of course, the application will be tough. Super tight ang application. Plus, they're requiring a certain speed in typing. Pero for sure, hindi ka magsasalita doon. You don't need to be very good in English, in speaking English. Writing English, syempre dapat very good ka, no? Kasi transcribing yun eh. So those are some of the tasks. Ano pa to? Proofreading and editing. Let me show you an example of what I do with proofreading. So for one of my clients, they're an SEO agency, and we post blog contents for our customers, diba? So yung ang client niya is other businesses, business to business sila, B2B. Tapos nagpo-post kami ng contents para sa website nila. And this is an example of a content that we have for an IT client that we have, no? So what I'll do here is proofread. Meron bang grammar error? Related ba yung topic dun sa sinasabi dun sa gusto ng client? I check out how many words. And really, this is more of SEO na, no? Pero I look at kung tama yung header, I look at kung tama yung spacing. This is where tools such as Grammarly parang will really help you out. And if you don't know how to use Google Docs, a very good shortcut is Control-Shift-C. Yan, Control-Shift-C for you to see the number of pages. You will see the word count as well. You will see the characters here, characters excluding spaces, right? So very good yan. And then if you click on F7, there, you'll have a spelling and grammar check. So it looks like this document is good. So okay siya, no? The last thing I will check here is if yung content na ginawa namin is may plagiarism hit. So what is plagiarism? Plagiarism is, let's say you created a content, no? Tapos may mga parts doon na similar to other contents online. So plagiarism is parang pagnanakaw ng content from other people. So for that, we use a tool called Copyscape. And we go to, so you see here, Copyscape plagiarism checker, right? So I'm not an affiliate of Copyscape, but this is just a tool that I use. So here you just need to enter so ito for one of my clients. Try natin search for page copy. So here makikita mo kung ano yung mga plagiarism hits nila. So ito yung mga Ito yung mga contents on that website that is similar to other websites, as you can see. Diba? So these are things that I will bring up to my clients. Sabihin ko, may plagiarism hit tayo. You can also use that with Grammarly. And if you're really being resourceful, actually ako pagka mahilig ako kasi mag-Google no. Mahilig ako mag-Google like plagiarism, free plagiarism tracker. And as a VA, this is something that you have to be very good at. Kailangan marunong kayo gumamit talaga ng Google. And I've heard of VAs in the past where hindi sila fully na on board ng client. Parang hindi sila tinuruan paano mag-start, ano yung mga gagawin. Minsan bibigyan lang sila ng mga tasks, tas bahala na sila intindihin kung paano gawin yun, no? And that is where Google will play a very big part for you. Maybe 70% of what I know right now galing kay Google and mga bagay na hindi ko rin alam before I started freelancing. So you just Google anything that you need to know. Any words, any tool, any software, believe me, super powerful siya. You just really need to do your research on how to do it. Kagaya nito, di ba? I know Copyscape, but meron pa palang ibang plagiarism tool out there na free. So here, you just need to copy paste the content. So let's try it. Control A, copy. Tapos, asan yun? Ito, enter text here. O, tignan natin siya. So ito mukhang may limit. Ano ba to? May limit yata yung words. Ayan, no, may limit siya. Do. Total words dapat daw hanggang 1,000 lang yung free na pwede niyang i-check. So, magbawas tayo ng words, halimbawa lang. Kaya natin bawasan to. Sobra pa din. Okay, bawas din natin yan. Ayan, so pwede na. So, i-run natin to. Check plagiarism checker. Then it will load. This will happen on a lot of the things that you do, again, for your client. And this is something that I guess every client is wishing for your VA, no? For the VAs to be resourceful. Remember, kaya nga kayo hinire nung client ninyo kasi ideally wala na silang time to do anything else. So, but of course, I always advise my clients no na turuan mo ko. Syempre, hindi mo naman pwede na akong iwan na lang sa dilim kasi hindi ko magagawa ng tama yung mga task ko, right? There has to be a certain level of training or onboarding whenever you get accepted for a VA. So, ang dami nagtatanong din sa akin, ano, parang, sir, kapag ba nag-start ako as VA, iti-train ba ako ng client? Paid ba yung training? So, palagi ko sinasabi, yes, there will be a training and yes, you will be paid during training. Kasi kung walang training and hindi kayo paid during training, then umpisa pa lang hindi na maganda yung client na yun for me. Hindi ko na papatagalin yun. Parang, I mean, what's the point of hiring me kung di mo na ako tuturo, di ba? Parang red flag na agad sa akin yung mga ganong klaseng client. So that's yung training, don't think of training na parang actual training na uupuan ka, one-on-one ka, tuturuan ka talaga kung paano siya gawin. No, it's not gonna be like that. Tuturuan ka lang niya ng mga resources. They will tell you where to go, how to use it, pero they will not hold your hand as in para turuan ka doon sa bagay na yun. It is your job as a VA to research on how to do it. Remember, everybody, I want you to think freelancing as a business. Diba? And as a business person, you have to do your own research to improve your business, to improve the quality of your product. Because remember, sa freelancing, ang product mo dito is ikaw, yung sarili mo, yung skills na binibigay mo sa client mo. Right? And I always say na parang don't focus on paano ka magkakaroon ng client. Focus on the skills that you need na makakatulong sa ibang tao. Right? If you know how to do research, if you know how to do data entry, if you know how to proofread, those are skills that help out other people, which will eventually reach out to you for help and pay you. Diba? So, huwag nyo muna isipin yung pera kapag nag-freelance kayo. Focus on, again, paano ba ako makakatulong in the first place, 'di ba? Paano ko ba mabebenta yung sarili ko? Ano ba pwede kong gawin? Don't Gone are the days na and super super hindi rin pasado sa akin yung mga applicant na gano'n 'no, na nagsasabi palagi na parang trainable ako, madali ko naman matutunan 'yan, or fast learner ako. Parang kasi yung mga gano'ng bagay for me super given na 'yon. Parang bakit pa kita i-hire kung hindi ka fast learner, 'di ba? Kung hindi ka ano. So I don't normally say that during the interview. Ang sinasabi ko na agad is kaya ko 'tong gawin. Kung hindi ko man siya kayang gawin, I have exposure to it. I know how to do it, or I'm sure I can learn it by myself. Parang sinasabi ko na agad. So here, lumabas na yung plagiarism checker natin. No? So it looks like we are 96% unique, which is good. May 4% na hit lang for plagiarism. Ideally, you want this to be at 100 para super original your content. Pero some clients, parang okay lang sa kanila kahit may 5% na hit sa plagiarism. So that's how I do plagiarism check for one of my clients. And those are some of the general admin tasks. Again, this is not all. This is just some of the general admin tasks that you will do if you start out freelancing. Any questions? General admin tasks. Do you guys have any experience with general admin that you think will be helpful for anything? Overwhelming ba yung mga tasks? Natin baka kami nag-chat. Pwede rin kayo mag-chat kung hindi kayo makakapag-unmute. Pero of course, we want more interaction sa mga webinars natin. So if you can unmute, that would be better. This is your chance to ask. Yes, General VA super all-rounder talaga. Minsan nga surprise pa eh kung anong makikita. Minsan hahire ka, oh General VA ka. Hinire ka. Pagdating doon, ano ka pala, CSR ka pala. Minsan may mga ganong client na ang ilalagay sa job post no, virtual assistant. Pero pag na-hire ka na, lead generation specialist ka pala, magtatawag ka pala, kukontak ka pala ng leads, mag-outbound call ka. So, those are the things that ako I normally ask during the interview. What is the scope of work? Or what are your expectations of me kapag na-hire na ako? Yun yung mga kadalasan ko tinatanong sa client. So, no questions, general admin task from anybody? Thank you, Jess, for sharing that. Okay, let's move on. So, another common task that a lot of businesses needed help with is managing their social media. And I really honestly think that having a skill in social media right now is super profitable. Kasi I don't think Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, or any other social media will be gone in the next 5 or 10 years. Kung tutuusin, baka mas lumaki pa nga yung industry. So the sooner you get involved yourself in social media, kahit hindi super galing, no? As long as may idea ka how to manage social media, maybe try creating your own page para marunong kang mag-manage ng sarili mong page, no? Or maybe create your own YouTube account. Try uploading YouTube para may idea ka how to do it. Will really, really help you out. Very, very much. Meron akong ka-team right now, VA siya. She's a fresh grad. Right off the bat, pag-graduate niya, na-hire agad siya as VA, no? And she is an all-rounder. And one of her tasks is to upload or manage our Facebook account, Twitter. Ako yung nag-create ng process sa kanya. So, every time may content na gagawin, siya rin yung nag-create ng content. Ina-upload niya yon sa Twitter, yung content na ginawa niya, so written content yun, no? Yung kino-convert niya into video. Kino-convert niya into video, tapos ina-upload niya sa YouTube. Tapos ina-upload niya sa lahat. Ina-upload niya sa Twitter, sa Pinterest, sa Tumblr. Siya lahat gumagawa. And she does that every day. Every day. She does that every day. Araw-araw niyang ginagawa. Pero what's good with that is flexible yung schedule niya. Our client doesn't require any time or day kung kailan siya magpo-post, no? As long as magawa niya yun on a daily basis, that's fine. Walang time na record, walang schedule, wala ring meeting with the client. So super super relaxed. Ang ganda ng trabaho nung nung VA namin na yun. Sometimes you will be required to respond to messages as well. Um, Depending on, again, what client that you'll get, no? If e-com yung client na makuha mo, let's say nagbebenta siya ng online products, you may be required to respond to some clients, or even booking appointments for clients, right? Kung dentista yung nakuha mo, o let's say psychiatrist yung client na nakuha mo, sometimes some people will message sa Facebook or sa Instagram, tapos yun, it's your job to respond to those. Luckily for you, kadalasan templated naman siya. Okay? Naka-template naman yung mga reply mo. Pero it's always nice to be able to respond in a personalized manner kasi, in a humane manner. Kayo ba kapag ka nagre-reply, kayo ba pagka nagme-message kayo sa mga Facebook groups, gusto nyo nagre-reply palagi, bot, syempre hindi, di ba? So, minsan ideal din na mag-create ka, mag-free text ka. Again, depending on what is required for you by the client, right? Some clients kasi, like lawyers, they will be very strict, hindi ka pwede mag-create ng sarili mong response. Kailangan mo lang gamitin yung mga templates nila. And of course, for legal purposes, right? So that's social media. If you want to know more about social media, we can have a separate discussion. I think we will have a separate discussion about this in one of the upcoming niches that we will review, no? Pero again, start learning social media right now. Ako, before freelancing, I was super introvert. Wala akong pakialam sa Facebook. Super konti nga lang ng friends ko noon. Tapos, wala. Ano lang ako, browse lang ako sa Facebook. Pero recently, after I tried out freelancing, nag-join ako sa mga groups. I tried to post at least once a week. Alam mo yon. Tapos nag-upload na rin ako ng reels, nag-upload na rin ako ng stories. Dati hindi ko ginagawa yun. Puro browsing lang. Pero right now, again, the more exposure you have in social media, the better. Kasi that will be an advantage for you kapag na-interview ka na ng client mo. And I always say this, right? Sa interview, the only reason why kinakabahan ka is because you don't know what to say. If you know what to say, or if may experience ka dun sa binabanggit ng client mo, you won't be shy, hindi ka magi-stutter, hindi ka mahihiya, hindi ka mabablanko, 'di ba? So, expose yourself to social media, other tasks, and surround yourself with people that actually wants to try out freelancing, because again, let's face it, not many people believe that freelancing is real, right? Posible ba na forever kang work at home? I'm telling you right now, yes. Yes, posible po siya. And I left my full-time job as an operations manager for it, right? I'm earning decent as an operations manager. There's no reason for me to switch to freelancing talaga. Kasi I'm earning already for a living. I mean, nabibili ko na naman yung gusto ko, na provide ako sa family ko, but freelancing gave me so much time back to give to myself and to my family. Kasi I'm staying at home. And mas kontrolado ko na yung oras ko, right? And I want to share that with you guys. And I want you to realize that it's real. It's something that possible. Kailangan nila talaga mag-alat ng time and dedication to actually do it, right? And you joining this session right now is a good indicator na parang gusto niyo talagang i-try yung freelancing. So again, that's the right mindset. Any questions sa social media? How you manage social media? Do you want to go in depth? I can walk you through right now sa page ng VirtualBell, just to give you an idea how we do things, no? So this is VirtualBell. Ito yung page ng VirtualBell. Ayan, no? See, I manage it. So sa pages, ang mga in-update ko lang dito is of course the address. I made sure na meron kaming email address. We have the website here. I make sure na every week or every day, actually dapat every day, no? Every day may photos kami dito, 'di ba? May video kami, and then we have all the details in here. So paano ba mag-post? So paano ba mag-post dito? Hindi ko lang minsan. So ayan, what's on your mind? So yan, ganyan lang din siya mag-post. 'Di ba? You can even boost the post kung gusto ninyo. Again, if you wanna try it out, ako I strongly suggest you create your own page. Wala namang mawawala eh. Nothing to lose. Maniwala kayo. Create your own page. It could be something na a hobby of yours, and then try to manage the page. Uh, See if may mga magla-like. Try to post once a day. Mag-try ka lang mag-post ng picture. Yung mga picture, you can use Canva to create contents, images. Basta ma-familiarize mo lang yourself mo with managing pages. Kasi again, this is a very good advantage kung familiar ka how to work your way around social media. And does anyone have questions with social media? Come on, wag mahiya. None? Going once, twice, none? Okay. Um, Next thing I want to talk about is blog management. So earlier we were talking about earlier we were talking about uploading sa website ng clients, no? Contents sa social media ng client. But blog management, now we're talking about the actual client's website, right? So and a website could be anything. It could be a regular website. It could be an e-com website. It could be a single action page na website. But mostly, what you will handle talaga for your clients is just a regular website. And let me show you how you do that. So there's two ways, or there's two things that I will share with you right now. The first one is using WordPress. Okay, so WordPress is think of it as a tool that helps you manage a website. This is where you upload stuff. This is where you uh, post stuff. So this is uh, pakita ko sa inyo. This is my own personal website that I tried creating. As you can see, wala siyang ka-design, no? Pero this is something na I created myself to try out how to manage a website. I created this in hopes na eventually, alam mo yun, I can create a blog on my own. Mag-upload ako ng articles dito soon. And this is how I plan to do it. Kapag ginawa mo na to for your client, this is how you do it. So here sa WordPress, you can do post. Ito siya. So ayan, isa pa lang yung post na nandito and isa lang siya generic. So how do you add a post? You just click here, add new. So mag-load siya ng very, very quick lang dapat. O yan. So ayan, you have the title, you have to enter the content. But again ideally before you even create a content, meron na kayo nito. Meron na kayo ng topic, meron na kayo ng article na ipopost ninyo. Para copy-paste na lang. Tapos when you do this, of course, pwede kayong mag-insert ng image, pwede kayong mag-insert ng links and all that. So, ganun siya ginagawa sa WordPress. The other thing you can do here is to create pages. So, remember sa website, may mga pages yan, no? May mga services page, may mga contact us page. Share kayo sa VirtualBell na website para makita ninyo. So, ito siya, oh. So, may about page, may services. So, iba-iba siya, no? Pwede ka mag-create ng page. Ay, picture ko. So, yan. Services. Ito yung mga services. And then yung contact. Diba? So, you can create pages. when you get hired as a virtual assistant, hindi kayo pagagawin ng pages ng client ninyo for sure. But sometimes they will ask you to upload contents. May tanong si Rolly, not SOCMED related, but do you recommend Gen VA for newbies or mas okay niche specific? That's a very good question. Um, so ganito. When I started freelancing, I didn't know what I was good at. I didn't know what I was good at. So what I did is I tried out general VA, right? So if you think you don't have any specific skills, then I suggest you try out general VA. But if meron ka ng specific na skill, let's say magaling ka in social media, let's say magaling ka in graphics, let's say magaling ka in photo and video editing, then by all means, go for it. Go for niche specific. The reason why is because super taas ng competition sa general admin VA. As in super, super high. The chances of you getting accepted minsan mas mababa pa sa 1%. Ganun siya kahirap. So if you are niche specific, of course, mas tumataas yung chances mo, right? Kasi number one, mas confident ka dun sa niche na yun, na kaya mo siyang gawin if ever you get interviewed. Number two, hindi siya ganun ka-broad, katulad ng general VA, right? So again, if you know where you're good at, then by all means go for niche specific. But if you're a newbie, you don't know where to start, then maybe start off with general admin VA. But of course, remember, general admin VA is starting to become a niche na rin, di ba? A niche where you are a jack of all trades. And not many people can do that. So I hope that answers your questions, Rolly. All
Sir, I
right.
have a question pa.
Yes, sir. Thank you. May nag-unmute din.
Yes po, having said po na ganun. So, if, let's say, for example, you have an experience with virtual and graphics, so, meron po ba tayong chance na makapag-apply po sa mga ganong fields po?
Yes, of course. Let me show you how I do it. So what I do is there's a lot of ways of doing this, no, pero ako kasi favorite ko tong website na to, itong online jobs page. Lahat ng clients, parang 80% ng client ko galing dito, no. So you just need to create an account with online jobs ph, right? This is one way of doing it. Create an account with online jobs ph. To create an account with online jobs ph, you need 2 valid IDs. I think yun lang ang kailangan mo. You need 2 valid IDs, and I'm not sure if kailangan ng bank account. I'm not sure kung kailangan ng bank account. But for sure, kailangan mo ng 2 valid IDs when you register sa online jobs page. So once you're in online jobs page, you just search for photo video editor. Ay, wala lumabas. Video editor. There. So, yeah. So, ito yung mga, so, from here, you can already see ano yung mga kailangan ng client, how much are they willing to pay. So, don't get confused. Minsan nakalagay dito dollars, minsan pesos. So, ba ito? Video editor for YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. This is a full-time job and they will pay you 28,000 per month. So, if you are new or medyo intermediate ka, I think you can try this out. Diba? Maybe you can try this. Maybe this is an acceptable amount for you. Creative and detail-oriented video editor needed. So, ito, kung may experience ka, diba? They even pay you $1,400. $1,400 is, I think, around 70, maybe 80,000 pesos. So, malaki yung kita. malaki yung kita with this. And this was just posted today, September 4. So, we need a full-time video editor. O, di ba? So, ito naman, per hour naman yung binibigay niya, $3 to $6, which is not bad. Ito, ito sobrang baba nito. Good luck sa mga mag-a-accept na to. Hindi natin alam no, kung gaano karaming hours yung gagawin mo, pero 6,000 lang siya per month. Medyo mababa to. Siguro kung 2 hours, maybe 10 hours in a month ka lang gagawa, okay lang yun, 6,000. Pero kung anything more than 10 hours, parang hindi fit yun. So Armel, is there something in here na sa tingin mo fits sa skills mo if nag-video edit ka? Ano ka ba, video editor or photo ba?
Both for graphics and video.
O dito, sir, hindi ka ma-zero. For sure, ang dami naghahanap. Yun nga lang, remember ha, if you wanna be on top of your game, especially sa graphics, no, I always strongly suggest dapat meron kang portfolio. Napakalaking advantage nun. Kung makikita ni client kung ano yung mga previous work mo, napakalaking advantage nun. Kasi ang dami nagsasabi dito na, oy, marunong ako mag-edit ng video pero wala namang pinapakita kung ano mga ginawa nila in the past. If you have an actual proof na may ginawa ka in the past, it doesn't have to be for another client. It could be something you created your own for yourself. Okay lang yun, as long as ikaw talaga yung gumawa. Gawan mo ng portfolio. To create a portfolio, you can save it sa Google Drive na naka-PowerPoint, or you can create an account in Canva. You can create a portfolio using Canva. I know you can create an account with myprofile.ph then to create a portfolio. Yun yung magiging bentahe mo talaga for graphics. The other thing you can do is join Facebook groups kasi recently I learned na ang dami rin na-hire sa Facebook groups talaga. Join Facebook groups that are looking for graphic designers. O kaya pwede ka mag-post doon, sabihin mo na, I'm a graphics designer, ito yung portfolio ko, my expertise are for beauty businesses, halimbawa, di ba? Mag-post ka lang. Huwag kayo nahihiyang mag-post sa mga Facebook group. Ako, when I started, medyo nahihiya rin ako, no? Pero remember, this is business. This is making you money. So, huwag kayong mahihiya na mag-post ng mga ganon anytime. And alam mo yun, buti nga ikaw may skill kay ako. I wish I was good at graphics. Hindi ako masyadong magaling dyan. I rely on Canva lang. So that's a very good question, Armel. Thank you so much for asking that.
Thank you, sir.
Anyone else have a question? Okay. Still have about 10 minutes left. So yun yung blog management, no? So the other tool that I use for blog management is wix.com. So yung isa WordPress, yung isa na yung VirtualBell na website, it's loaded in wix.com. So ito yung itsura niya. Same lang to, pagka nag-edit ka ng site, you can upload images, you can upload contents, you can create pages, and sometimes a client will require you to actually upload contents for a website. So the more you're familiar with stuff, again, you don't have to memorize how to use Wix right now, no? Ang importante lang is narinig mo na yung salitang Wix. 'Di ba? Para kapag tinanong ka ng client, parang hindi ka zero. Ano yung Wix? Ano yun? Ano yung WordPress? Hindi ka ganun. The other thing that a client may ask you to manage is their GMB account. Ito yung GMB. So kapag nag-search kayo sa Google, tapos may lumalabas dito sa gilid, this is called GMB profile. Google My Business Profile. As you can see here, right now si Jess yung nagmamanage nito sa team namin. So ayan yung mga post namin, as you can see. Right? So nasa Google kami. Even if you look at videos, mag-show up yung mga images ng VirtualBell. So, yan. Uy, dito pa yung kumakain kami. Andito pa yung picture ng kumakain kami. Even if you look at videos, see, makikita mo yung mga videos ng Virtual Bell. And that's how you promote a client's business. That's how you get yourself out there. Which is again very important, no? Because if you have a business tas hindi ka naman kilala, doesn't matter how good you are kung hindi ka naman nahahanap sa Google. The last item na lang we have is receptionist duties. This is mostly related to parang CSR na rin, no? And mostly for clients that require booking and appointment setting. So for this, a lot of the tasks that you will do is email and calendar management. If you don't know how to use calendar, super easy lang siya. Pwede nyo paglaruan yung Google Calendar ninyo. Just go to calendar.google.com. Tapos, try sending an invite to a friend or a relative. Or maybe, kung may isa ka pang email address, sendan mo ng invite yung isa mo pang email address. This is how you do it. So to create an event, you just click here, create event, right? Or you can go click on the date here, diretso. Yan, pwede ka na mag-create ng event diretso. Or you can go here, search people. Kung gusto mo na tao muna yung pupuntahan mo. Let's say I want to invite my wife, right? So, nag-create na, in-add ko na siya, and then when I click here, automatic naka-add na siya sa guest, right? So that's how you create an event. If anything lang, no, when you're setting up calendars, it's very important that you're familiar with the time zone. As you can see here sa calendar ko, we have a Manila. Ano nangyari? As you can see here sa calendar ko, I have a Manila time and I have a CST. CST is Central Standard Time, which is the parang common standard time sa US, right? It is parang 13 hours behind sa Manila time. So, if you don't know the time zone ng mga client mo, again, Google is your best friend. Go to time converter. Then lalabas na siya agad. Time converter. How do you use it? Right? So, search mo lang. Halimbawa, Manila. Sabihin sa'yo ng client mo, ay, nakaano ako, Eastern time. So, search mo dito, Eastern. Okay, so Eastern. So, sabi ng client mo, can you schedule something for me on September 6, 8 a.m.? Okay. So, Eastern siya, right? So, I will click on this. Tapos, click on this calendar icon. Sabi niya, September 6. So, ito yun. Click itong September 6. Tapos sabi niya, 8 a.m. I have to make sure na 8 a.m. to. So, ito siya, 8 a.m. Right? After doing that, you just click on close. Tapos, ayun na, lalabas na equivalent niya dito. So, 8 a.m. Eastern is 8 p.m. Manila. Naka-military time kasi siya eh. So, same day naman siya, pero it's 8 p.m. So, in short, pagka mag-create ka na ng calendar invite, no? Kasi mag-create na ako ng calendar invite dito. You have to look at the time zone dito. So, you have to make sure na tama in time zone, no? If you don't know the time zone, you can click here. So, right now, naka-Chicago time yung kalendaryo ko. So, I still have to adjust. So, minus 5 siya, no? But, again, this will be your best friend. Itong time zone converter na to. If you wanna know what time yung client mo nagre-record. Kasi kung hindi ka familiar sa time zone differences, naku, medyo may hirapan ka in setting up calendar invites. But again, Google is always here to help you out. Just make sure na tama yung invites mo. And you can always send the invite to yourself first kung hindi ka sure. Pagka tama na yung time zone mo, then that's the time you forward it to the client. All right, and I think that's about it for today. We are at time. Those are the common things that a general admin VA do. It's not all, but these are the common things that that general admin VAs do. Hi sir, since meron na tayo always present na participant, maybe you can give something we can practice na skill or something we can read about freelancing or VA. Yeah, we can do that. hindi lang ako masyado fan ng pagbibigay ng assignment, no, sa mga tao, because again, just the fact that you guys are here listening to us is already a big plus for us, right? It's a big boost na again sa moral ng team. It's a big boost to your morale on your own. If you guys wanna have like an activity, I'm super game ako dyan. No problem. Maybe we can post something on our site, Jess, after the session, no? Tapos we can, you know, the next Sunday we can ask mo ano yung mga natutunan mo. Kasi people are shy talaga. And para tayong ano, para tayong nasa school, 'di ba? Ayaw natin ng tinatawag during recitation. Ayaw natin ng tinatawag during recitation, and ako, I don't like putting people on the spot there. But again, if you guys are game diyan, super game lang din ako. Thank you for the suggestion, Jess. Anything that will improve the audience's experience in doing this webinar, I'm all for it. So with that, I will pass the mic back to our host for any questions.
Kumusta? Nag-enjoy ba kayo? May natutunan naman? So, mukhang meron naman. Sana. So, guys, okay lang bang mag-picture tayo, group photo? Kung okay lang, kami. Makiki-on ang camera. I know Jess is nasa nasa biyahe. Ay, ang ganda ng kumare ko.
Nasa spaceship. Nasa spaceship siya.
So, mukhang nahihiya ang iba. Armel, kung okay lang.
Nice.
Si Rolly, saan? Namimiss ko si Rolly. Parang siya kasi lagi ang active eh. Oo. And Armel. So, yan. Okay, kahit dalawa lang ang nag-open ng camera. So, one. So, wait lang daw, sabi ni boss.
Wala.
Okay, I can do that. Okay ka na? Ready naman ako mag-picture. So, yun. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ayun, maraming salamat. Again, my name is Belle. See you again next week. Bye!
Bye po.
Thank you everybody for joining.
Happy weekend!
Thank you, sir.